Doing this on my phone now because my look at that. I don't know if you can see that card full. So anyways, okay, this is an important matter that I was just started thinking about. Well, like I said, it's always on my mind. Anyways, it's important because people don't even know that these chemtrails that are being sprayed are chemical trails of, like, you know, whatever, aluminum, there's metals, there's gases, and there's just toxins, basically. And there's many reasons they spray them. I'm not gonna get into all the, like, the spiritual reasons or like the hidden reasons, the esoteric reasons or whatever, but you gotta know that every time, like, lots of the time we'll have a nice beautiful day and then all of a sudden you start seeing these chemtrails all over the place. What happens, like, either that night or the next day, all of a sudden it's cloudy as fuck, you can't see anything, it's foggy. And a lot of the times that's just because they've been spraying, because they're trying to block the sun. They really are trying to block the sun, and if, especially if you're someone who's trying to sun gaze, that's a bitch. Like, that is a fucking bitch, and that sucks, that's no fun. So the story, how you know that they're kind of doing something, they're up to something. The other day I was hanging out with a friend, and we also had this other friend that I haven't talked to in a long time, but I used to know that he was a young guy, and he was working on planes. Like, I was like, wow, dude, he's working on jet engines and stuff like that. And I thought it was super cool, but I didn't hear anything about it. Like, I didn't know what he was really up to or anything. I just knew he was kind of building engines. And the girl that I was hanging out with, she told me that he was telling her one time that all these planes that there were certain planes that he would work on, and they were unmarked. There was no tags, or there was no names or anything. And inside there was no seats whatsoever. They were big planes, no seats, but they had these huge gas tanks, like just huge, just tons of them. Or I don't know if there were tons or was one big one, but just gas tanks. There was all sorts of different kinds with probably different, like, shit in it. And whenever he would ask, they would say, every time he would ask, what are these for? Like, what are we flying here? They just be like, I don't know. They just pretend like they didn't know. So come on, like, they're obviously hiding something. And why are they unmarked? Oh, not to mention, when she was also telling me that one of her, I don't know, uncles or aunts or something, or so, like, family members, was telling her that they used to fly planes, like they were a pilot, and then they would sometimes see a plane on the side, like, just going by, but they wouldn't see anything on their radar, and they would call, you know, whatever control base, and they would just say, like, you know, what's this plane? Like, it's unmarked, it's not on the radar, what is this? And then they would say, same thing, I don't know. So look, all I'm telling you people is get right, because if you, in this stuff out here, these chemtrails they spray, they're going to spray them no matter what. And they're going to come down no matter what. If they're coming over my house, they're going over your house. And they're going to affect us one way or another. And they are trying to affect us. You realize that, right? They're trying to keep us denser. As we're trying to get lighter, become light beings, they're trying to make us denser and keep us locked down, right? So what you really can do is focus on yourself, work on yourself, eat right, water-based foods, plant-based foods, light foods, because otherwise they're going to keep the metals coming and keep cleansing your body, keep these metals out of you, because it's full of aluminum, and that's why they're making the smoke screens. And a lot of these, it's a holographic world. A lot of these images you see, or a lot of these UFOs and shit you see, it's a hologram. Like, let's not get into the sun, but yeah, they're trying to block the sun, and they're doing it all over the North and South Pole so that we can't see our sun and we can't see certain things, and they're trying to keep us denser and keep us down and locked down. So that's just quick. Chemtrails, look out for them. Keep yourself right. I guess that's all you can do. You can't really fight it. Don't be the resistance, because that's giving assistance. Just keep yourself right. Eat really healthy, light foods. Keep your immune system up. Especially greens, lots of greens and fruits and whatever, man. So, what's up?